Alright, well, good morning. I woke up early this morning. I've been playing around at the vise, just kind of experimenting and having fun. I had plans to do a little different pattern video this morning, but the weather here in northern Kitsap is pretty nasty today. They're calling for wind 30 miles an hour with gusts of 40 or 50. And living here in Hansville, that probably means I'm going to be losing power. It's already started flickering a couple times, and I figured rather than get too involved in this other pattern I was going to do, since I like the look of this that I've been experimenting with this morning, I thought I would just do the video for that. All it is a Clouser minnow tied with Senyo Predator Wrap and with some rubber legs added. I've been experimenting with rubber legs a lot the last month or so, and really like the way these look. I've tied 3 or 4 different color combos this morning. I'm going to tie up this sort of olive and white one today, and like I said, it's just an experiment. I haven't fished it, but looking at it, I'm quite sure it'll produce fish. Hopefully next couple days I'll be able to get it wet and find out. I just got my wife's car into the shop yesterday. It's been broke down. The shop's been all backlogged. And so we've been with one vehicle, so it's really cut into my fishing time. So hopefully that'll get fixed up here real soon, and I can get back on the water with my usual frequency. Anyway, like I said, this is just a total experiment, just kind of having fun, but I thought I'd make a video out of it. So to get started, I've got a Tiemco 811S size 4 hook. I'm going to be tying this basically as a size 6 size of a fly, so I'm not going to go all the way back and use the whole shank. I've been doing this more and more lately, tying with bigger hooks and just tying the patterns sparse, a little more sparse. Gives you the advantage of the big hook while still maintaining a smaller size. I've done it a lot for chum in the years past because chum are so hard on hooks. I'll tie like a size 8 size fly on a size 6 hook, or a size 4 hook, excuse me, because a chum will just destroy most size 8 hooks, I've discovered. Anyway, I'm just starting off with, so I've got some 6/0 olive done uni thread and a Spirit River reel eye here that I'm attaching. I don't know the size of this. It just came out of a Ziploc bag that I had, so you can definitely use whatever eyeballs you have lying around. I really like the Spirit River reel eyes. I use these a lot, but I'm actually kind of running low. I need to make an order of a bunch of tying materials. So if the power stays on today, I'll probably try to do the little sculpin pattern that I was planning on doing today. But I don't have high hopes the way this weather is already starting. Doesn't take a whole lot for us to lose power out here. And we have not invested in a generator as of yet. We keep talking about it every year, and every year we don't do it. Although I guess the generator would be more used for like keeping the food in the refrigerator and freezer cold, not making YouTube videos, but whatever. So I'll just get my eyes good and secured. Put some dab of glue on here. Okay, first up I'm going to add just a few strands of UV pearl crystal flash, not too much. Since I'm only tying in one type of flash, I'm going to tie it in first so it kind of sits in between the layers. I tie my salmon Clousers and stuff with 2 kinds of flash, and I'll just tie those in on top of each layer, but I like to do it this way when I only use one type of flash. Again, I'm not going to go all the way back because I'm trying to keep this fly fairly sparse. Pardon me there. Okay. Next, I'm going to go with some white or pearl Senyo Predator Wrap, and I'm getting really low, so you're going to have to bear with me while I scrape up enough to get this fly together. Really, really like this stuff. That's why I'm low. I've used it in a bunch of different flies. The more I play around with it, the more I learn what all I can do, and it's just a neat, really neat material. Again, I'm going to make this pretty sparse, not super long. And like all Clousers, if I'm tying with white, I'll tie that in so that it rides as the belly, because the eyeballs are going to flip this upside down. So this white will actually be on the bottom, and that'll help represent the belly of the bait fish. Although this bait fish will have rubber legs, so I don't know how worried I need to be about being super realistic. Next up, I'm going to add in some diamond flat braid pearl. Tie it in front of the eyes. And I like to use that to just kind of cover up the thread wraps over the eyeballs. And this just adds some durability and a little extra flash to your fly. Put a little bit of glue there so that when I wrap it, it'll help keep it secured. And then I'm just going to take and use my rotary vise to wrap that on. I don't need a real thick body. I want to keep it nice and slim. Now I'm going to whip finish this, because like I do with almost all my Clousers, I'm going to add in some red behind the eyeballs. So I just got some red A-dot Vivus thread here. Just a really nice bright red. I love this color. Honestly, the red behind the eyeballs, and it's supposed to simulate the gills flaring out, but I don't know. I don't know if it makes a lick of difference. I think I do it because I like the look of it. It's for me as much as anything. At this point, I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. I use a ton of glue when I'm making Clousers. You fish the beach before, you know that flies take just a beating, so durability is good. Okay, so I got my olive thread attached again, and now I'm going to go with a this is a kind of an olive and black barred Senyo Predator Wrap. Really good color. I really like barred materials for saltwater flies, and this stuff is no exception. So I'll just kind of measure the length. This stuff makes a pretty nice mess when you're cutting it and working with it, but it's pretty easy to work with. It's just when you trim the fibers it tends to like to go everywhere. Okay, got that tied in. So next I've got a, like I said, this is a olive and red, purple, and something flake silly leg. And I'm just gonna cut it in half, similar to the Sea Run Bugger video I did yesterday. And I'm going to tie this in first on the near side. I'm just going to get a couple, 2-3 wraps and then kind of adjust it as I want. Kind of want these on the side. Kind of get it where I want, and then I'm going to fold the other side over. Do the same thing. And then just kind of finish off the head. The head will be a little bit bulky since I'm adding legs here. Well, it's not too bad. And then just a whip finish and glue it up. Make sure to put some glue where the rubber legs and the Predator Wrap kind of enter the thread wraps, just to help secure it. That's all there is to it. Like I said, it's just a kind of a fun experimental pattern, but I see no reason why this won't produce. You know, if you feel like it, give one a shot. Put a couple in your box. If they produce for you, I'd love to hear about it. And as always, thanks for watching.